कैमरा है इसमें?
But we can use it. For example, I walk and I write about you, right? I write about it. But what is main thing?
That you walk.
Hmm?
That you walk.
That I walk, right? That is more important for me.
Hmm.
I write about it. It is a secondary thing.
Right.
I write about it or I don't write about it. I only write about it when it does not matter to me. As long as it is going to matter, I will not write, for example. Like it is not essential. There is only one thing essential for me, which is walking,
Right.
right? Other things are, they happen or not, they don't matter. So you went on that journey for that 100 days. What was the point? That you will do this 100 days and you will make a video about it, right? But what was the main thing?
To experience everything and document everything.
Right,
For
to experience mostly. Document was second.
in
right?
that journey,
First-
yes. Second.
And what was to document? What you experience.
What my experience is.
Right?
Right.
So when you started making these videos in Nagaland, Northeast, right? What were you doing? You were experiencing and you were making a video about it.
Right.
Then what happened?
People connected.
People connected. Millions of people connected. So they start giving you suggestions. They start, oh, this is beautiful, this is beautiful. And when something is praised, you want to do better. So then you forget why you started. You started to do what? You started the journey to
myself.
experience
For
and to document it. And now what you started doing it? You
Document
started
it.
like, how can I make it better?
Hmm.
How can you make an experience better or worse?
Hmm.
Right? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is.
And that is what happened.
I understand.
And that is also when people start losing interest.
I understand.
I went through something similar when I was when I initially started writing. A lot of people were praising. Like I will get like these long messages from not thousands of people. Let's say 20
Sincere
people.
reader तो वैसे ही कम होते हैं.
Like 20 people in a month, but they will write these long emails. Like really, how I felt. Like I got a message like I wanted to commit suicide, and somehow I found your page. I started reading your blog, and something clicked, and that helped them. So they start going to some gym. They did some training course, and I'm not even talking about it.
Right.
That you go to gym. I'm talking against those things, but somehow reading through those things, they connected with those things. You know, the pride it filled me with was immense.
Hmm.
I saved someone's life. Imagine the ego. Huh?
Right.
Like, and it made me crazy. Like, it made me like feel like, oh, I'm God. And then I started writing. Like, I started writing more so that I can save more lives. And I used to date a girl that time. She said, your writing is horrible. The pain, for example, you know, like if I tell you, Ronak, you're horrible, and we are buddies, right? Like, imagine the impact it will have. These unknown people telling you, having this impact on you. So imagine the girl you are sleeping naked with every night. That girl is telling you that your writing is horrible. And that girl start dating you because you write beautifully. So imagine the impact. I also switched from my phone. I slept on a mountain for 3 nights. And this is what I came out. I will start writing only when I am sure with that I will write even if nobody reads it.
I understand. मेरे केस में पता है क्या होता है कि अभी that journey honestly was for the journey, for the experience of it. But now not every journey can be as, मतलब उसमें इतना कुछ सब में नहीं हो सकता है. मतलब because I have this you can call it business angle or to sustain my life as well. I have to make money
You
out
don't
of it
want to
somehow.
die, basically.
हाँ, I have to make money out of it. So I have to sell it in some way. So then I have to make videos. And अभी the idea that I shared with you, notes वाला, is the next thing I want to do because I want to do it, not to make videos. I want to do it. But between all these things, there comes this time जिसमें अभी हम अभी हैं. Then I do things for YouTube. बिकॉज मेरे केस में वीडियो मेकिंग प्रायोरिटी है. जैसे आपके केस में वॉकिंग है, मेरे केस में वीडियो मेकिंग है मोस्टली. जर्नी सेकेंडरी है. बट जैसे 100 डेज था और अभी नोट्स वाला है, उसमें जर्नी पहले है. उसमें वीडियो मेकिंग प्रायोरिटी नहीं है क्योंकि उसमें मैं अपनी बेहतरी के लिए जा रहा हूँ.
So now you gave the answer to your thing. You said there is a corruption,
Obviously, yes.
right? So you know that you are wrong.
Yeah.
Wrong, I'm not. You understand what
Yeah.
the
Yes.
intention?
Yes.
So if you know it is wrong, why you are not accepting it is wrong?
No, I'm accepting it. I am. मतलब it is getting to me. So that's why I'm saying कि अभी मैं आया तो मैंने बोला कि जो शॉर्ट्स मैं बना रहा हूँ वो तो मैं टाइम पास के लिए बना रहा हूँ. तो मे बी मेरे को वो एक्सेप्ट करना पड़ेगा कि शॉर्ट्स में अभी भी बनाऊंगा शायद, बट वो टाइम पास है. उसमें मेरा कुछ सोल नहीं है, कुछ वो नहीं है. बट जो मेरे सोल है वो मेरे इन वीडियोस में है. ये है मेरे साथ. मतलब जो
So
मेरा
basically, you are not owning what you are doing. That is the problem. People are not the problem. Whatever you do,
But
you own it, no?
एक और चीज है, अगर मैं बैक टू बैक ऐसे एक्सपीरियंसेस होते रहेंगे तो मेरे को लगता है कि पता मतलब नॉट एवरी डे वी कैन हैव सम लाइफ चेंजिंग एक्सपीरियंस.
Every moment is a life. You have to live life that with that intensity, right? Otherwise, there's no. And I would like you to have that intensity in your life. ऐसा नहीं कि when I will go on a journey, then only something will happen, right? Why I cannot have that intensity when you're talking to me, when I'm talking to you? You know, that is something that has happened to me after this walk. मुझे ऐसा लग ही नहीं रहा कि मैं वॉक से बाहर आया हूँ. I feel like mad. मतलब that madness is all like, you know, it's difficult to explain. I can't even explain.
मैं ये भी मेरे अंदर से आवाज आती है कि मैं एक डिस्क्लेमर डाल दूं बहुत बड़ा कि भाई तुम मेरे शॉर्ट्स देख के मेरे को जज मत करो, तुम मेरी फुल वीडियो देख के मेरे को जज करो. नहीं, मेरे अंदर से आवाज आती है. बट आई एम सेइंग कि मेरे को ये नहीं मना कि कोई ये बोले कि अच्छा वीडियो नहीं बनाता है. वो मेरे को बहुत हर्ट करता है कि बहन शूट मैं कैसे नहीं बनाता अच्छा वीडियो. मतलब मैं अपना सब देता हूँ वीडियो में, जो मैं दे सकता हूँ मैं देता हूँ. आई डू ऑन फुल वीडियोस. नो. तो बट दे आर जजिंग मी एंड कॉलिंग माय दैट इज आर्ट फॉर मी, माय क्रिएशन.
बट दैट इज यू आल्सो, नो?
दैट इज मी बट नॉट इनटू इट लाइक दैट इज माय.
हाउ वुड दे नो?
So that's why I want to give a disclaimer.
So then why you are even doing it then? No?
For the views and all, reach and all. Yeah. हाँ.
So you're being hypocrite, no? Now.
इसमें जब मैं लद्दाख गया था, so what I thought was कि कोई शॉट नहीं बनाऊंगा. I will make only 2 videos. एक चादर, क्योंकि चादर करना है, एंड द्रास मेरे को एक्सपीरियंस करना है. आई विल मेक ओनली 2 फुल वीडियोस. बट अब मेरे को ये हो गई आइडियलिज्म की बात. मतलब मेरे को लगता है आइडियल स्टेट है. बट टू सर्वाइव एंड टू मेक मनी, क्योंकि अब मेरे को सैलरी भी पे करनी है, यूट्यूब स्टूडियो भी है, कुछ भी है, उसके लिए मेरे को पैसे भी कमाने हैं. तो वो पैसे वाली बात जब आ जाती है तो उसके लिए फिर मेरे को शॉर्ट्स का रूट अपनाना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि शॉर्ट्स में पैसे अभी पैसे नहीं है बट रीच है. तो ये बात. तो मैं फंसा हूँ आर्ट और बिजनेस के बीच में. मैं क्या करूँ? आर्ट करूंगा फिर मैं क्या होगा?
हो जाएगा
वो सोचता हूँ.
एंड अभी तो तुम्हें if you would have told me this thing last year, like before it's like, you know, when you were in Rishikesh, for example, I would have understand that. Because तब you had nothing and still you were making art, right? And you were living, you were alive. And गाड़ी में you were alive. You know, you were not poor, you were not dying, right?
Right.
And now you have like millions of people to back you.
Right. So I should do.
Yeah. What
मतलब
you
I
can
have
do maximum is like, what can I tell you is like, okay, you make art and you ask help. Simply. There's no problem in asking help.
उधर मेरी ईगो बहुत बड़ी है,
हैं?
उधर मेरी ईगो बहुत बड़ी है.
तो वही
I
को तो
would
मार.
I would never ask for it. Never. Never.
Because you are not asking help for you, right? You are
पता
asking
है, वो
help
मेरे
for
को
art.
समझ ही नहीं आता.
वही जब तक वो मेरा तेरा है तो तब तक कुछ हो नहीं सकता. तब तक you will keep getting hurt.
I'll सोच,
है ना?
I'll think over it. I will think over it. But
फॉर एग्जाम्पल द क्वेश्चन विच जो अंडरस्टैंडिंग हमारे खुद से अंदर आती है, ठीक, कभी कभी मेरे दिमाग में यार सचिन तुम इतना चुप है यार, मतलब लाइक व्हेन आई फाउंड आउट द स्टुपिडिटी इनसाइड मी, द absurdities, so it never hurts me, right? Because it has come out from my own being, right? When I pinch myself, I don't dislike it, right? Because there's nobody to blame for, right? गलती से हमारा नाखून फट जाता है. We get angry, but we don't get angry at anybody. We just get angry because it is paining. That's it, right? Because there's nobody to blame for, right? But when somebody is saying, then there's somebody to blame for. But it is not somebody actually. That somebody is trying to tell you that something you are not doing with all your being.
right.
I see a great potential in you, not because this follower and all. you know.
Obviously.
I see that you have a possibility to be someone true person. There is innocence in you. That is why I talk to you, because you are still innocent. And I want it to get so corrupted and then get burned everything. I want you to be a mature child, not a childish child.
right.
अभी तुम you are a childish child, out of not knowing, getting hurt. Like you are getting hurt by very silly things.
Right.
Like there are things are going to come which are going to shatter you. You are going to have crazy heartbreaks. You are going to fall in love with a woman. They are going to happen.
But those things I have had. मतलब हो
No,
गया.
you haven't had yet. You haven't had yet. मुझे लगता है, but
I think I have. पता नहीं. मतलब but I try to be very honest.
if these things are happening, you haven't had them yet. If these things are bothering you, कुछ नहीं हुआ है अभी तक. Nothing real has happened in your life yet. So these things are just a very, silly things.
हाँ, मैं तो बोल ही रहा हूँ बहुत सिली चीज है. मैं खुद सोच रहा हूँ कि तू चूतिया है, तू क्या कर रहा है. वो मेरे को समझ आ रहा है कि मतलब ये तो कोई बात ही नहीं है. बट वो मोमेंट मतलब उन दिनों बहुत बड़ी बात बन जाती है. अभी मैं यहाँ से बैठ के देखूंगा तो मैं कहूँगा अबे चूतिया है क्या, तेरे पास तो कुछ भी नहीं था. मतलब जब वीडियोस तो मैं तब भी बनाता था और मैं तो हमेशा बनाते रहूंगा, ये तो मैं बोलता ही हूँ. मतलब मेरा लाइफ वही है, वीडियो मेकिंग ही है. वो तो मैं बनाऊंगा चाहे तुम देखो ना देखो, पसंद आए ना. बट अभी वो लगता है क्योंकि मेरे को लग रहा है भाई ईगो वाली बात है. मेरे में बहुत तगड़ी ईगो है इस केस में कि मेरा काम तो बेस्ट है.
नहीं है तुम्हारा काम.
पर इसमें लगता है ना मेरे को.
You tell good stories, you are good editor and all, but your work is not best. It's not art yet. बुरा लग रहा है.
नहीं मेरे को पता है ना.
Because you know what is standard, right? You know what is a story. You have seen stories.
तभी तो आपको मामी वाली अच्छी लगी थी, पेड़ वाली आप बोलते हो.
हाँ, because that was you.
उसमें कुछ करप्शन नहीं था. That was it.
I can feel that. I'm not saying there was a depth in it, but that was you. Whatever that was you.
We'll see.
हमें डेली लाइफ में सुबह जब हम उठते हैं ना, we should own ourselves, whatever we are. बुरे हैं, we own and bad. That is the only way.
वो एक्सेप्टेंस मेरे में भी नहीं है. मतलब थ्योरेटिकली मैं बोलता रहता हूँ कि अभी तो हमने क्या ही देखा है. इफ यू थिंक, मैंने लिखा भी था एक जगह, इफ यू थिंक वी आर द बेस्ट वी हैवंट सीन इनफ. ये मैं मानता हूँ. बट वो ईगो आ जाती है बहुत तगड़ी. अगर मेरे को कोई दिखता है ना कि इसने तो
मतलब
साला,
तुम्हारी ईगो बहुत छोटी है,
हाँ हाँ हाँ, मैंने बताया, हाँ हाँ हाँ, ईगो बहुत छोटी,
इतनी जल्दी
टर्म ये है, हाँ, मतलब इसमें नहीं, खाली वर्क रिलेटेड, मतलब ऐसा लाइफ में हर चीज को लेके नहीं है, उसमें मेरे को नहीं फर्क पड़ता, बस क्योंकि मेरे को लगता है मैं इसकी तरफ डिवोटेड ही इतना ज्यादा हूँ। वो मेरे को लगता है वो नहीं है, एमडीएससी की बात कर लो तो मोजार्ट कोई और है और मैं वो दूसरा वाला बंदा हूँ जो जलता रहता है, बट ही वॉज ऑल्सो वेरी गुड, बट वो जलता रहता है कि साला मैं ये क्यों नहीं हूँ। तो मेरे को वो फील आती है कि मेरे को वो नहीं बनना है जो दूसरा बंदा था।
सिद्धार्थ बुक पढ़ी है तुमने? I will get you that book.
बट यही है, मतलब विल गेट ओवर ऑल दिस।
I hope you don't get over it. Like,
नहीं,
really?
आफ्टर सम इयर्स,
Like,
नॉट
no,
टुमारो।
I hope you like really suffer so that
आई विल
something like so that you can look at it. I want you to look at it. But you also need to ask who is it who is getting this anxiety? Who is getting anxiety? You need to ask that question to yourself. Who is it who is getting disturbed?
राइट। वही क्योंकि जब हम अपन वॉक पे थे तो इट ऑल वेंट अवे, तब कुछ भी नहीं था, तो उस मैटर नहीं कर रहा था, क्योंकि मेरे को समझ आ रहा था जो ब्यूटीफुल चीज मैं एक्सपीरियंस कर रहा हूँ वो एक्सपीरियंस शेयर हो ही नहीं सकता, मतलब वो तो खुद जीना पड़ेगा। कोई कितना बेहतर लिख ले, कोई कितना बेहतर वीडियो बना ले, वो जो आपने ट्रूली एक्सपीरियंस कर लिया है वो तो नहीं बांट सकते, तो वो समझ ही नहीं सकते। तो मेरा तो मजा उसमें आ गया मेरे को उस टाइम, बट वंस आई एम बैक इन द सोल, तो वो फिर प्रॉब्लम हो जाता है।
बट वो चीज तो नहीं सोच रहे, वो एक्सपीरियंस और जो घर पे है, बंदा तो एक ही है ना। So why don't you remember that? It is the same Ronak who had that capacity to enjoy that experience.
मेरे को कहीं बहुत माइक्रो लेवल पे एक और थॉट आता है, मतलब प्रैक्टिकली इट इज फुलिश, बट मेरे को ऐसा लगता है कि वो जर्नी में तो एक डिवाइन हाथ था, जो भी था, जो भी मैंने ट्रैवल किया, अभी नहीं नहीं अभी भी है ऑब्वियसली, बट वो बहुत डिवाइन था। वो मेरे को बहुत माइक्रो लेवल पे फील होता है कि वो चीज रेप्लिकेट नहीं हो सकती।
नहीं देखो, उस टाइम पे ऐसा था, तुम खाली थे इसलिए उसको फील कर पा रहे थे। अभी तुम खाली हो नहीं तो उसको फील नहीं कर पा रहे।
अभी आई एम बिजी, फुल बिजी।
Busyness does not make you full. You are thinking of other things. Think of small, what you can do today. Focus more on that.
राइट।
I'm not saying you don't have future ideas, you have them. But to achieve that, what you can do today only, today and today alone, what you can do. Make your life these 24 hours. Experiment, like find your way. I'm not saying this will work for you.
आई विल
Find your way. Try to find what
हाँ,
suits.
और वही चल रहा है अभी, उसी फेज में मैं हूँ, तो हो जाएगा, हो जाएगा।